Princess Mononoke, is a renowned animated film that has gained worldwide acclaim for its compelling storytelling, breathtaking animation, and complex characters. The film begins with a misty mountainous forest inhabited by ancient gods and giant beasts, all loyal to the forest spirit. These creatures once coexisted with humans, but now the forest is vanishing, and an era of gods and demons has emerged. Ashitaka, a prince of the dwindling Emishi people in the eastern forest, encounters a troubling situation. He learns from the village oracle that trouble is brewing and heads to an old man named Jisan, who has spotted a disturbance. Atop a tower, Ashitaka witnesses a massive boar transformed into a demon, attacking their village. Despite pleading with the demon, Ashitaka is forced to kill it to protect the village girls. During the battle, the demon's tendrils attach to Ashitaka's arm, burning his skin. The villagers gather, and the oracle tries to soothe the demon's spirit in its dying moments. That night, the oracle gathers the village elders and tells Ashitaka that his fate is grim. The scar will spread and eventually kill him. However, he can choose to embrace his fate rather than await death. She gives him an iron ball taken from the boar's body, believed to be the source of his transformation. Ashitaka agrees, symbolizing his resolve by cutting his topknot and leaving the village to journey west with unclouded eyes, knowing he can never return. While leaving the village on Yakul, Kaya defies the banishment taboo to approach Ashitaka. She gives him her crystal dagger necklace, and he expresses gratitude, assuring her that he will always remember her. With Ashitaka departing, Kaya watches him ride away, her gaze fixed on his departure. Ashitaka and Yakul journey westward across plains and mountains. They encounter samurai soldiers oppressing unarmed villagers. Ashitaka intervenes, using his cursed arm to astonishingly shoot an arrow that disarms a samurai. He kills another samurai in self-defense, leaving the survivor convinced he's a demon. Ashitaka, noticing his cursed mark growing, tries to buy rice with a gold nugget in a town. Initially refused, a monk named Jigo recognizes its value and mentions it's worth several bags of rice. Ashitaka quickly departs the crowd with his purchase. Jigo, impressed by Ashitaka's combat skills, joins him and suggests evading thugs after the gold. They camp together, and Jigo hints at the Emishi people's legends of riding red elk, keeping Ashitaka's secret. Ashitaka shares his encounter with the boar demon and shows Jigo the iron ball. Jigo downplays the curse but informs him of a mining town further west, surrounded by ancient forests and gods. The next morning, Ashitaka silently continues his journey alone as Jigo sleeps. On a rainy mountainside, a rice caravan led by Lady Eboshi and her lieutenant Gonza encounters two giant white wolves, one ridden by a masked girl. They use hand cannons to drive off the wolves. Lady Eboshi reveals they were just pups, and their mother, Moro, soon attacks. After a fiery confrontation, Moro is shot and forced off a cliff. Ashitaka arrives at the base of the mountain, rescuing injured men from the caravan. He notices Moro's body and meets San, the warrior girl. After a brief exchange, San and the wolves vanish into the forest. Ashitaka encounters a Kodama, a tree spirit, and follows them through a beautiful part of the forest. His cursed arm reacts strangely when he spots a mysterious, antlered deer. Upon returning to the injured men, he realizes one of them has mysteriously lightened. Exiting the forest, they reach Iron Town, a protected settlement across a lake. Ashitaka is welcomed by the crowd after Kuroka tells the story of his rescue. Gonza questions Ashitaka, but Toki, Kuroka's wife, interrupts to berate her husband and thank Ashitaka. Lady Eboshi apologizes to them and invites Ashitaka to meet later. Ashitaka dines with the Iron Town men and is teased by former prostitutes, who now work there. They share how Lady Eboshi improved their lives and recount the tale of Nago, the boar god who became a demon due to forest destruction. Realizing Nago cursed him, Ashitaka confronts Lady Eboshi, who acknowledges her role but questions his intentions. Lady Eboshi shows Ashitaka her leper gunsmiths and her weapons production. Ashitaka resents her spreading hate but restrains his anger. An elderly leper asks for mercy, praising Eboshi's kindness to them. Meanwhile, San and her two wolf brothers approach Tatara. San vaults over the stockade and races to the forge's rooftop, while Ashitaka rushes to meet her. Lady Eboshi prepares her trap, unveiling the new guns in the square. Ashitaka pleads with San not to throw her life away, but she rushes forward at the sound of a wolf's howl. Gunshots send her tumbling, unmasking her face and rendering her unconscious. Ashitaka, fueled by anger and his cursed arm, intervenes and stops the crowd from harming San. A duel ensues between San and Eboshi, surrounded by cheering onlookers. Ashitaka intervenes again, incapacitating Gonza and preventing a deadly clash. He addresses the crowd, revealing the consequences of hate. Ashitaka decides to take San away and knocks them both out to end the fight. With Yakel's help, San takes Ashitaka to the heart of the forest spirit's domain on an island in the lake. She leaves Ashitaka on the island and releases Yakel. The Kodamas, small tree spirits, watch as the Night Walker, the forest spirit's nighttime form, approaches. Meanwhile, Jigo and his hunters observe the Night Walker from a mountainside hideaway. They intend to hunt the forest spirit, guided by an emperor's notice. They witness the spirit transform into its deer-like form. Back on the island, the forest spirit accepts a sapling offered by Ashitaka, causing it to wither. Jigo and his hunters encounter a giant boar god, Lord Akodo, and flee when he senses their presence. Ashitaka awakens from a vision where the forest spirit healed his wound. San returns, having learned about Ashitaka from Yakel. She feeds him jerky, sharing it mouth to mouth. Moro and Akodo's boar herd arrive, seeking to avenge the forest. Ashitaka confesses to killing Nago, and shows his cursed hand. Akodo believes him and plans to fight the humans, leaving them in awe. After the boars depart, San and Ashitaka see the forest spirit walking on the lake. A battle unfolds near Tatara between Lady Eboshi's forces and Lord Asano's samurai, who seek control of the Orich lands. Eboshi's gunfire devastates Asano's men. Later, she meets Jigo, who delivers a message from Lord Asano offering to back off in exchange for iron. Eboshi's women mock a messenger sent by Asano. Jigo reveals a letter from the Mikado, requesting the forest spirit's head for immortality. He proposes teaming up to hunt the spirit. Eboshi agrees but insists on a humane approach. She shows Mikado's letter to her women, highlighting her people's strength over the emperor's power. Jigo's riflemen stay at the fort, met with suspicion. Eboshi decides to defend against Asano with her women, as she distrusts the men. Gonza offers protection, but the women are skeptical. Ashitaka wakes in Moro's cave, finding San asleep beside him. His cursed arm throbs. Moro suggests he jump to end his pain, and informs him he's been asleep for days. The boars are causing havoc, and Moro feels the forest's pain. Ashitaka questions why humans and the forest can't coexist peacefully, but Moro dismisses the idea. She desires to kill Eboshi, foreseeing a battle where San will fight alongside the gods and perish. Ashitaka objects and Moro reveals she once attacked humans who threw their baby at her. That baby was San. Though she loves San, Moro knows she will never fully belong to either wolves or humans. Moro instructs Ashitaka to leave by dawn, warning him of her deadly intent if he returns. When Ashitaka awakens, he finds supplies left for him and leaves the cave. Weak and guided by one of the wolf brothers, he heads toward Tatara. Ashitaka throws Kaya's crystal dagger necklace to the wolf, asking him to give it to San. San rides her wolf brother to meet Moro on a mountainside overlooking a barren hillside prepared by Eboshi's men for a battle with the forest gods. Moro senses the trap, with felled trees blunting the animal's senses. San plans to help Lord Akodo, who is stubbornly charging into the trap, blinded and enraged. Moro offers San the choice to leave with Ashitaka, but she bitterly expresses her hatred for humans. When San's second brother arrives with Ashitaka's necklace as a gift, she puts it on and says goodbye to Moro, joining the boars in battle. Ashitaka, on his way to Tatara, hears the boar battle and discovers Tatara under siege. He is pursued by samurai but reaches the town where women defend the fort. They ask him to deliver a message to Lady Eboshi. Ashitaka leaves Yakel behind, and they reach a battlefield with dead boars used as bait. He learns that San was in the battle but not among the dead. Ashitaka tries to help one of San's wolf brothers pinned under a boar, but mercenaries try to subdue him with poisoned darts. The iron workers revolt against the mercenaries and assist Ashitaka in freeing the wolf. Ashitaka leaves Yakel with the iron workers and runs toward the forest with the wolf. In the forest, a hunter reports to Jigo and Lady Eboshi that Lord Akodo is wounded and heading for the forest spirit's domain with San. San walks alongside Akodo and her wolf brother. A clan of 8 gods warns them of approaching danger caused by San's actions. Humans wearing boar skins emerge, moving unnaturally. Akodo, delirious but renewed, presses on towards the forest spirit's domain, and San fears he'll become a demon. San's wolf brother conveys a message to Moro while she stays with Akoto. San tries to prevent his transformation, but he becomes a demon with bloody tendrils. San is knocked out by a slingshot and absorbed into Akoto's tendrils. Ashitaka, aided by a wolf, encounters Lady Eboshi and urges her to return to help Tatara, but she is determined to kill the forest spirit. Jigo questions Ashitaka's allegiance. Ashitaka reaches the forest spirit's pool and finds Moro dying. Demon Akoto and the hunters and boar skins arrive. Sen calls to Ashitaka from Akoto's snout, covered in tendrils. Ashitaka attempts to save her but is thrown off. Moro frees San, and the forest spirit approaches. Lady Eboshi shoots it. Eboshi aims to kill the god and separates its head, causing black goo to spill. Eboshi takes the head, and Jigo collects it in a metal box before they flee. Moro's severed head bites off Lady Eboshi's arm before bouncing away. San, her brothers, Ashitaka, and Gonza take refuge on the forest spirit's holy island. Sen wants to kill Eboshi, but Ashitaka stops her, and Moro's revenge is taken. The Night Walker searches for its head, causing destruction. In Tatara, the people escape the ooze and watch as the town burns. San, Ashitaka, and the wolves pursue Jigo and the head. They catch him, and Ashitaka persuades him to return it. The forest spirit takes its head back, bringing light. Tatara's refugees are reunited, and the Night Walker collapses, healing the land. Yako finds San and Ashitaka asleep. The forest spirit is gone, but Ashitaka believes it can't truly die. He promises to help rebuild Tatara and visit San often. San leaves with her brothers. Eboshi, now one-armed, plans to start anew. Jigo observes from above, acknowledging defeat. New trees grow around the forest spirit's pool, and a kodama appears among them. Princess Mononoke is a masterpiece of animation and storytelling. Its thought-provoking themes, well-developed characters, and stunning visuals make it a timeless classic in the world of cinema. It's a film that not only entertains but also inspires viewers to contemplate their own connection with nature and the consequences of their actions. Whether you're a fan of animated films or not, Princess Mononoke is a must-see cinematic gem that continues to captivate audiences around the world. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for watching our video. We hope you enjoyed the content and found it valuable. If you did, we kindly ask you to consider subscribing to our channel. By subscribing, you'll become part of our community, gaining access to more exciting videos, informative content, and engaging discussions. It's the best way to stay updated with all our latest releases and be the first to know when we publish something new. Subscribing to our channel is absolutely free, and it helps us tremendously in reaching a wider audience and producing even better content for you. Plus, it shows us that you appreciate what we do, and that means the world to us.